Alright guys, so how to replace the spark plugs on a Toyota Prius? This is 2019 Prius. It's the one that looks inside like this. There are many of them quite the same. One that, see, this is basically basic 2019 Prius, but largely prime and whatever. You'll find the same thing over here. So see the ignition coils, they're hiding right there. In order to work easier, this one, basically this one, it is designed to be undone. These clips, this one and this kind of thing, see where it's catching on these catches, you pull and uncatch it, stuff like that. I already undid it anyway, and this one undone, so it gives you an idea. And there you go, this opens up and is much easier to work. With these ones, how to work them, see, I've already removed bunch. Press over here, they're all black or a gray, it's the same thing basically. Press over here like really well, but not to break it. You have to place so that it disengages. You press over here and this tab, you press here and this tab over here on this side will be lifting up and uncatching. And then while pressing real well on this one, on this part, with a flat screwdriver, take a pretty wide screwdriver and keep pressing over here, and at the same time twist over here like this, on this side and then on this side, on this and this, and it will slightly move. Once it's slightly moved out, that's it. You can just let your screwdriver go, then you can just see, pull it. As simple as that. There is nothing too complicated about this. And on top of all these coils, okay, see the bolts. Here is already undone, and here is a bolt, and here is one, and here is one holding. Unscrew all these bolts and set them aside. One of them is over there already, so set them aside. Once the bolt is out, you're free to carefully wiggle out the ignition coil. These ones, they're the ignition coil, four cylinders, 4 ignition coils. And you slightly just wiggle out, and it comes out. See, this stuff is designed to connect on top of the spark plug, and goes down and connects. So set them in order, return them back exactly which one from where it came. So set them like this, like first one, and then pull out the second one and put it next to third, put it next to fourth, put it next to, let them be basically in order. You pull them out, and then to deal with the spark plugs, they're deep in there, in those holes, trying to get, see, in this hole deep there is the spark plug. The socket that you need, it's a 14 millimeter socket. That's what you need. Put it down here. I'm trying to get that light right. Okay, let it go in. There you go. Once it's set down and you feel that it's catching on there. That's it, you're good to start unscrewing them, and one by one unscrew them. And to put them back in, the new ones, what you do is you tighten it at the torque of a 14 lb. Just go like 15, something like that. Some people put 15, 16, it still works the same, but the true spec is 14. Some say 16 is the spec. No, it's not. 14 is actually the spec. So set them at 15, 16 will be fine, or 14, whatever. That's not much of a difference really to make any kind of difference or to screw up in some kind of way. And to put back, I got the Denso spark plugs. You could use NGK, it's fine. Just NGKs often come not gapped. Denso has a higher chance to come gapped correctly, but still check the gap and put them all back in. And there you go. Once you unscrew it using your socket and the extension, once you screw the spark plug, sometimes it comes out right with the socket, and sometimes it just doesn't come out with the socket. You could use this kind of thing that is sold at Harbor Freight, available there. You could use this easily and grab a spark plug and fish it out. See, it works just fine. That's basically how you could get it out easily. Nothing complicated about that one. So the same thing in, you get the new ones and use your socket basically to drive them in. And there is a torque wrench right there. Torque it at the 14 or 15 or 16. Guys done it at around all this. For what I see, doesn't make no difference really much. So that's about it. Old ones out, the new ones in, and you should be good to go for another 70 to 100,000 miles. My Prius, this one, it's already 110,000 miles, and it was holding the fuel economy good. The air filter, everything is changed so far, but the fuel economy went down like about 2-3 miles out of blue recently. And most likely spark plugs are the ones to first go do. So I'm gonna replace the spark plugs and we'll see how it's gonna recover back. Anyway, that's about it. So far so good, should be good. Replace yours. Not that hard really, nothing so far hard in this. Save your money, you'll find where to put it, just like me. And anyway, in a funny way, happy Toyotin, guys. Anyway, sounds like happy Coyotin, but it's not about that. It's happy driving. Alright, see you somehow in another video.